Hello everybody! Today we're going to be doing a setup tour, and this is the 5,000 subscriber special, so I just wanted to thank all of you guys for all the support you've been showing on the YouTube channel, the Twitch, the TikTok, all that great stuff, guys. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully there'll be more growth to come. I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Let's get going. Okay guys, before we kick it off, I just wanted to cover one thing. If you see anything in my setup that you like, or would like to purchase yourself off of Amazon, I'm going to go ahead and drop a link in the description below that will have a link to all of the things that I cover in my setup, and if you decide to purchase any of those things off of the link in the description below, I will actually get a portion of the money you spend, and it won't cost you anything extra. So if you want to support the channel, buying anything you see in this setup would be a big help to me, and obviously if you don't need anything from the setup, don't buy anything. But if you want to support me, it's a great way to help me out. And let's get right into the video. We're just going to go over a quick overview, I guess, of my room and how it works, okay? So this is what you guys are used to seeing back here. I got two plastic tables. And I mean, man, if I had to recommend one item out of my setup, it's gotta be a plastic table. Man, me and this thing have been through hell together, alright? But let's keep going. Here we got the PC, alright? You guys saw me build this thing on stream if you were there. We got a second monitor. This thing's about 20 years old. Really old HP monitor. As you can see, it's about 8 inches thick. Pretty big for a fucking monitor. Now we have the real monitor that I game on. Alright, so this thing's the Dell 144 Hertz G-Sync monitor. This is the only G-Sync monitor Dell makes. So I really like this thing. It was a little bit expensive, and I didn't really need all the features that this thing came with, but back when I bought this thing about 3 years ago on Black Friday, the price made sense for what came with it. I think I copped it for about $300 from Best Buy on Black Friday, but I wouldn't super recommend this thing. And then for this monitor, I don't think you can buy it anymore, so I'm not even gonna mention it. Okay, we got the gaming chair. We all know and love this thing, all right? The GT racing chair. We got the pillow. Got the leather. It's great. All right, we got the strip lights. Don't mind the paint that's been ripped off the walls, guys. Don't worry about that. All right, that's not that important. Okay, we got all the peripherals over here. I'm gonna do a whole section on all the peripherals I've been through over the years, including the mics. Back over here, we got a Seagate portable hard drive. This is where most of my footage goes, to this hard drive. So my drives that I will use for games can stay a little bit open, so I can download an extra few games and updates if I need to, like COD Modern Warfare that I think is 300 gigabytes right now. And then here's my pile of junk for school, okay? Well, this isn't all school stuff, but most of this stuff is for school. And here's my Q-tips, all right? I recommend these things, okay? Not for weird Q-tips. What do people do with Q-tips? Whatever. I use them to clean my keyboard, okay? So what I'll do is if my keyboard, if I'm like eating over my keyboard, which I do frequently, even though I should not do that, I'll yank a Q-tip. These things fit perfectly between your keys, okay? All right. And I will use that to clean out my keyboard, so that's why I have Q-tips. Great. And then here's my like textbook pile and kind of trash pile. Also a vacuum. I vacuumed in here today. It was very cool. Now I'm just gonna start breaking down some of the things that require breaking down for this setup tour, okay? The peripherals will be one section, and then the PC is gonna be this section right now, right? So we got the PC here, right? This is a wide gamer, okay? This case was way too big for me. I don't know why I bought a case this big. I really like the case. I really like how it looks. And as you guys can probably tell, I don't love RGB in my PC too much. So this is actually not the original fan, the original CPU fan that I was planning on going with. I actually botched the installation and ended up installing the wrong fan. So this is the AMD stock cooler. And I kind of like the RGB colors of this thing. I might turn it off though. But as of now, I like the fan how it is. And then for the most important specs of my PC, okay, I have an EVGA RTX 2080 Super card. All right, so that's a pretty beefy card. And then for my CPU, I went with the Ryzen 9 3900. Now, if you guys are just trying to build gaming PCs, you definitely do not need that type of hardware. But for streaming on a single PC like I have been doing, I need to go a little bit thicker on my CPU and GPU. Okay, hi guys, you can see my face now, Pog. All right, for the RAM, I went with Ripjaw, pretty cheap, not too flashy, but cheap, good specs. So I think it's 3200 megahertz on the RAM, and then I got 64 gigs of RAM. I don't know why I didn't need that much RAM. When I built this thing, I did not know enough about PCs. I guess I did need that much RAM. I don't know, editing, Photoshop, got my Premiere Pro open, whatever, that's not important. Okay, now for my power supply, I got an 850 watt Corsair power supply. Pretty nice power supply. Definitely does not get too hot. Actually, I can't even feel it right now. I mean, what else is in here? I got a 570. I got the Asus TUF Gaming 570X motherboard. And then, I don't know what else I need to go over. I probably forgot something, and I'm gonna regret it later. Oh, for my case, I got the Fractal Design 7. I absolutely love this case. It's not great for airflow. It's definitely not a good airflow case, but the reason I like it is because it's quiet. The case has some fabric on the interior that actually suppresses some of the noise that comes from all the fans in there, so you guys don't have to hear it when I stream. But when I'm not streaming, I'll actually go ahead and open this front door here, which actually lets the case have much better airflow. Really nice feature. I like that door quite a bit. And now I guess it's time for peripherals. Just go ahead and break these down. Now, I have way too many peripherals. I don't need this many peripherals, all right? But I don't know, my opinions change very frequently on things. Shouldn't be that way, but it is, okay? Gonna start off on the keyboard here, and I already talked about the monitors a little bit. For the keyboard, we got the Razer Huntsman Elite. All right, I usually have some cool color pattern here, but not today. I didn't open Razer Synapse this morning, but we have our Huntsman Elite. Now, this keyboard is kind of crap in my opinion, all right?
You.
It was too expensive. This is a bad deal on this keyboard. But again, I did get it on Black Friday, so it was pretty cheap when I went ahead and yoinked it. But this thing is a 100% keyboard. See, we got our number pad over here. We have media controls, all the usual stuff when it comes to an 100% keyboard. But the reason I went with an 100% over a 60% keyboard is because of my stream, right? I need to be able to use, this is my scene controls here, so when you guys see me switch from the be right back screen, all that stuff, I'm using these buttons right here on the number pad, on the outside of the number pad. Okay, so that's really useful for me, and obviously I like to be able to pause my music while I'm playing and all that, which the media controls do come in handy for. All right, and then I have stickers here. I don't know why I have stickers there. Put stickers there. Okay, and I did go ahead and swap out my arrow keys for my WASD keys. I just like the look of that better. It makes it easier to reorient myself if my hands ever slip off the WASD orientation. I can see, oh, those are not letters, those are arrows. Gotta get my hand back there. I don't know, it's not that big of a change, but I like it. And then for my mouse pad, okay, this thing I absolutely recommend. My mouse pad, it's about, I think it's 4 feet by 2 feet long, this mouse pad right here. Okay, it is called the Gorilla Stimpack. All right, this mouse pad is so nice. I absolutely love it. I've been using this thing for 2 years. You can barely see the dirt on it. Okay, maybe not barely, but it's not as present as a lot of other mouse pads. And it has a big gorilla on it, which I also really enjoy. I don't know why I like it that much, but I do. But this mouse pad has treated me very well, and it's really cheap. I think I got this thing for $30. This 8 square foot mouse pad, guys, for $30. I mean, that's a good deal, right? We're gonna move on. We'll try to make this quick. We are running a little bit low on time in order to smack the 10-minute video on YouTube. Edit that out. That was an accident. I did not mean to say that.
You have no power here.
So first off, for the actual peripherals, I guess my mouse, I'm gonna go over my gamer glasses. Okay, these aren't actually called gamer glasses. I use them when I play video games. I actually mostly use them when I go to school. Okay, because, you know, online school and all that, kind of a pain. I'm looking at a lot of white screens all day, and white screens kind of hurt your eyes because they produce a lot of blue light. Obviously, you can see these glasses are meant to block blue light because you can see that they are reflecting all of the blue light coming off my LED strips in the background, which definitely helps my eyes not strain because I sit in front of the computer way too much. It is bad, it's unhealthy, but shh, don't worry about that. And I really like these things. They're 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks on Amazon. I like them quite a bit. They're very nice. Okay, we got the Razer Model O, we got the G502, we got the G903. These are the 3 mouses that I've owned over the course of 3 to 4 years. I think it's 4. My favorite right now is the Glorious Gaming Model O mouse, okay? This mouse is so light. It makes flicks really easy. You barely even feel like you're moving anything when you use this mouse, okay? That's why I like this mouse right now, and it's also a relatively good price, and it's pretty durable. And look at those pretty RGB lights. I don't really care about that, but it is pretty nice. Super light, super breathable. That's another thing I like about this mouse. When I have my hand on it, these little slits in the mouse, I guess, actually provide some airflow for my hand, so I'm not sweating my balls off when I'm holding this thing all day for the stream or for whatever I'm doing with my mouse. Now we got the G502. This mouse is pretty likable by a lot of people. I know a lot of people use this mouse. It's a decent price. The wired version is probably the version I'd go with if this wasn't another Black Friday deal, because this one was a little bit more expensive compared to the wired version. But this mouse is so heavy, and that was one of the reasons why I bought it at first, because I liked heavier mouses back then, because I played a high sense, and I needed to make sure that I could slow my mouse down very, I needed to make sure my mouse was very controllable, right, for the high gamer sense. Okay. Also, this thing has a lot of buttons, and I actually utilize those quite a bit in Siege. And then I switched off, obviously, to the glorious gaming Model O. Don't mind these wires. My cable broke. Don't worry about that, okay? And then I like this mouse. And the G903 is basically a simpler G502, another Logitech mouse. I think Logitech mice are very, very good. If my Model O ever breaks, I'll probably be going with another Logitech mouse, because these things have never broken on me. Neither of these mouses. I've had this mouse for 4 years. Still works just fine. I recommend both these mouses, all three of these mouses, actually. We got the microphones next. The microphone on the left is the Elgato Wave 3. This is definitely not a budget microphone. The one on the right is a budget microphone. This thing's $30. It will get the job done for all of your microphone needs. If you're not like a super professional content creator or whatever you need a microphone for, this thing is a pretty good bang for your buck. It's like 40 bucks. Pretty good sound quality for a $40 microphone. It's the Moano microphone. There'll be a link in the description to all this stuff. Now we got the Elgato Wave 3. This is a really nice microphone. I just got it. I also purchased the shock mount with it, so you guys don't have to hear it when I slam my table. Also, really, really nice microphone. It's one of the only USB microphones that actually comes with a digital audio interface, so I can control a lot of my volumes on my computer from the audio interface that comes with this microphone, and make sure everything is up to par for the stream. Microphone's covered. Now we got the headsets. Now, wireless headsets are fun. I really like wireless headsets, but this one broke. The earmuffs are really scuffed up here, and the headband actually broke. When I bend it backwards, it pops out. I'm not gonna do it again because I don't want to like fully destroy it. But I really like, these are the Razer Man of War 7.1 surround sound headphones, and I decided to buy these, I think two to 3 years ago. These things lasted me an awful long time for some headphones that were the price of these ones. And these ones had really good sound quality. Now, one thing I don't appreciate about these is the mic quality is terrible. As I scream as I do, and I'm sure you're familiar with in the YouTube videos and the stream, this microphone gets filled with whatever kind of shit comes out of your mouth, and then you can't hear out of it. So there's like, it's just full of like whatever the hell gets in there, okay? So that's one thing that I don't really love about this headset, but I really do like this headset overall, aside from that one thing. Now I got the HyperX, okay, Cloud X. These headphones are great. I just recently purchased these. They're dirt cheap for the sound quality. The microphone's kind of crap on them, but it'll be good enough if you're just squatting up with your teammates and trying to have comms that are audible instead of producing YouTube videos and all of that. I really like these headphones. Got the red version. Maybe I should have gone with the black version. It was out of stock when I bought them, but I like the red highlights, especially in the leather part right here. And these ones have really, really nice sound, as well as comfortable. These headphones are super, super comfortable. I like the way that they kind of squeeze your head. See how they come together like that? When those are on your head, it makes it really easy to make sure they're in the right position. Unlike these headphones, which don't really come together too much, right? That should be it for the setup tour, guys. Thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.